do in the current situation so that my kids have a much better life. And I decided that I need a change of my family name. So guys, if you want to adopt like a Viking looking baby like that, it's gonna be good. Like I identify as an 8-year-old kid, so that would be amazing. Like I was born exactly when Crimea was annexed. So the last time when I was in my motherland, I actually was in Moscow, and in one of the souvenir shops they have shown me an amazing type of matryoshka. You know what matryoshka is, right? It's a doll inside of a doll and inside of a doll. And that was a special kind of matryoshka. It was a matryoshka of Putin. So you open up a Putin and there is a Putin inside. And then you open up that Putin and there is another Putin inside. And then another. And it was like enough of this shit. We had enough Putin. Like that's it. Okay, you didn't get the reference. That's probably a very Russian reference. So a lot of people, when I was living in Finland, and I actually have double citizenship. I'm also Finn, and I served in the Finnish army. When I was there in the army, they were asking me, like, Anton, you have double citizenship. So when shit hits the fan, which army are you going to join? I was like, that's a good question, actually. I think I'm gonna join Australian army. So, in the current state of affairs, like a lot of my friends and acquaintances, when they hear that I also have Russian roots, they start saying like, Anton, this is such an amazing thing that you come from Russia. We always wanted to visit it. And I'm like, really? Like, how old are you, dude? And they're like, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm 35. So how many years out of your 35-year-old life you've been working? I don't know, like 15? That's great. So in how many of those 15 years, during the times when you're getting a vacation, were you considering to start thinking about considering of getting a Russian visa? Exactly, 0 times. Never happened, so don't bullshit. So I've been to the United States like 3 years ago, and it feels like yesterday because it was in another life. And over there, I visited an area between Nevada and California, which is apparently very famous for its racism. Because when I was sitting and waiting for a bus over there, there was a dude covered with swastikas and eagles, shirtless. And don't get me wrong, but when my hair is a bit longer, and during the summer, it gets very light and it tilts to the right naturally. And in Finland, unfortunately, if you don't wait for a bus, it never stops. True story. Like it just passes by. So there is a bus coming around, and I'm like, and the guy looks at me like, and I'm like, you motherfucker, I wish you knew that my mother's family name is Rubinstein. That definitely would make it worse. That was actually quite an amazing trip to the United States for multiple reasons, especially because my grandma, she is a very strong communist. She was born in Soviet Russia, and everything that she hates the most in life is capitalism and the United States. Like, the strongest emotion you have is nothing in comparison with her hatred to all those aspects. So, it would be okay, but lately she became like a bit upset with the fact that all of other relatives of mine, they can have a video conversation with me. I was trying to buy her an iPad, and she's like, nah, that's capitalistic bullshit, never will use it. So I had to do like a very nasty trick. I purchased her a Huawei tablet PC. I was like, grandma, Huawei is made in China, China is communism, communism is good. So now she calls me almost every day, which is amazing, isn't it? So, since we already established a rapport, I can make a couple of bad jokes. I recently decided to give up on dairy. Have you ever seen like how the milk is actually produced? I recently watched a documentary. So the way it happens is that a female cow is being impregnated by a bull, and then a special person forces an abortion. Disgusting, right? But on the other hand, as a man of the 21st century, I should be okay with abortion. So, when I was So when I was studying in Helsinki University, I had a teacher of English language, and whenever I was talking or making presentations, the guy was saying, Anton, like, your English language is so good that it sounds like you come from a southern part of Dublin. And I was like, yeah, that's amazing. My English is definitely like the bestest. In 2019, in 2019, I had to relocate to Ireland because of work, and I figured out that the southern part of Dublin is very famous for its Polish community. Thank you very much. It was awesome.